Hey guys, it's me, Juana. If you know who I am, you are probably familiar with my blog called Wanna Know. It's a play on my name. Today I'm going to talk about toner. It's the article I titled Let's Talk Toner. That will be linked in the description box below so you can go to it. But I just want to talk to you guys about what difference toner has made in my life. I didn't really get into thorough skincare until I was about 22 or 23. It's actually when a girlfriend of mine recommended this like Neutrogena astringent. She's like, it's great, it'll pull all the makeup from your skin. Lo and behold, astringent's not good for your skin, mostly because it contains alcohol, and you don't want alcohol. You don't want alcohol in your makeup, you don't want it in your skincare, you don't want it in your hair care. It's drying. It's so bad for your skin, you want to avoid it. I went from astringent to toner, and the way I kind of got so obsessed with skincare was actually through the Mario Badescu line. I read this post someone had written about skincare and how she found this Mario Badescu line and loved it. She had great results, and I was immediately intrigued because A, good skin, but B, Badescu. That's a Romanian last name. It's been a pretty established line for many decades. The first toner I used from Mario Badescu is the Glycolic Grapefruit Cleansing Lotion. It has the alpha hydroxy acids, glycolic acid. It's great. They say you can use it morning and evening. I only use it in the evening because glycolic acids are an exfoliating type of acid, so it's great to do that at night. Wash your skin, do this deep cleanse, you do your toner, it kind of exfoliates your skin. In the morning you do a fresh wash, and that way you don't have like skin sloughing off at night or throughout the day, I guess. This I love. It's like in that 5% range of glycolic acid, which is great for self-administrative acid because you don't want to have anything that's too high. Also, you can't buy that over the counter. The reason is because if you go higher in the acid, that is a chemical peel, and that is something you want a professional to do on your face. I love this at night, and this was the first one. This is my tried and true, and I kind of cycle through glycolic acids, and I also don't keep empties on hand. Maybe I'll start doing that. I have photos and I have all kinds of stuff linked in the blog post, but this is my number one. I've cycled through and I'm back at this. I love it. Another one, I got it in my FabFitFun box. It's the Paula's Choice, and I love everything Paula's Choice stands for. I don't know, there's certain things I'm like, oh, I don't want to spend that much money on something. But I'm also the person who bought a jar of La Mer, so I don't know. I'm a weirdo. But this is Paula's Choice Exfoliant, 2% BHA liquid exfoliant. So it's this, has BHA and salicylic acid. Some of my girlfriends at least swear by salicylic acid on their skin as far as breakouts go. But the fact that this is 2%, I would actually recommend this for people that are first-time users of BHAs and AHAs just because it's that lower percentage, and you don't want to irritate your skin. You don't want your skin to be angry and have a bad reaction, and that's not the point. I like this. I actually use this 3 times a week, and I'll explain why. Because it's that lower percentage, and because I was curious and I wanted to open it even though I have a brand new full bottle of Mario Badescu. This I like. It does the job. It's the exact kind of toner I like to use at night. The reason I use this only 3 times a week is because I use this 3 times a week. That's basically what it says in the directions. You don't want to use it every day, but this is a very intense exfoliating toner. It's by Biologique Recherche. It's French. That's not how you pronounce it. I'm very sorry. It's the Lotion P50 1970. It says it's a balancing exfoliator. It's in this little bottle. It's very hard to buy this in the States. A girlfriend of mine gave me a link, and I'll also link that in the description box below. I believe you can buy the full line of this at Rescue Spa. So again, I'll have that linked. But you get 1.7 fluid ounces for $28. It's a really good product, and I've had this for just under a year because you don't need a lot of it and you only are supposed to use it 3 times a week. But let me tell you guys something. This stuff smells so bad. It's so bad, and I'm so glad I don't have to use it every day because it's just something you can't get used to. It's not something that it smells bad at first, and then, I don't know, as you use the product, it kind of goes away. It does such a great job. I just feel like it exfoliates my skin. My skin's always brighter. If I have like a little breakout coming out, it basically disappears. It's gone. I really like having this in my routine. As I said, like, use it 3 times a week and it lasts about a year. So that's pretty great. It's definitely one of the best recommendations anyone's made to me. You really get what you pay for as far as like very concentrated, very dedicated skincare from a brand. Another one I don't have on hand, or another other two that I don't have on hand, but it's the Pixi Glow Tonic. That is a 5% glycolic acid. I love it. I've gone through probably 5 or 6 bottles in the past few years just because always bouncing back between different ones. It's great. I mean, I love it. I used to use that every night. I don't have that to show you, so you can read all about that in the blog post. Another one is actually, that I don't have, is the Glossier The Solution. Once I finish this, I'm probably going to go back to the Solution because I like to kind of just switch it out, and that's the next one in line. I love it. It's a great mixture of all the different kinds of acids and just these really good for your skin exfoliating ingredients. If you know the Glossier, you know they're all about just healthy skin, good skin, nothing harsh, like cruelty free, so I feel good putting that on my skin. That also smells really bad. However, I will say you get used to it. You either get used to it or the scent just kind of goes away in time. How that happens, why that happens, I don't know, but it kind of smelled like urine. It just smelled like very foul. I guess that's just all the chemicals, so I guess I'll accept that. Rest assured, it gets better. Like, you don't even, by the end of that bottle, I had to remind myself, I was like, oh yeah, like this used to smell really bad, and I don't remember that. That's really nice. So those are all the toners I use in the evening time because they're all exfoliating. They're all BHAs, AHAs, salicylic acid, all of those. And in the morning, witch hazel. Witch hazel is amazing for your skin, and I just feel like whenever I use it after I wash my face, it just like clears out my pores and I feel very rejuvenated. It's not harsh. It's just a good way to kind of like enrich your skin and kind of like clean everything but not do a hard scrub. Just a little, like, I don't know, it washes over very nicely. It's gentle, so another reason why I like to do it in the morning, because at night, if I'm doing my skincare and I'm washing my face and then I'm toning it, what I like about those exfoliating toners is, you know, I go through so many steps of just washing my face, so when I get to the toner, I usually don't see anything on my cotton round, but sometimes if I'm wearing very heavy makeup, I'll still see makeup pulled from it. It's so important to make sure you don't have any makeup or any like sebum or whatever like stuck in your pores, because you can get clogged pores, you can get breakout, blackheads or whatnot. I just feel like that is my like backup way to make sure my skin's super clean is through the exfoliating ones. And again, like, it goes deep in your pores, it exfoliates, it kind of helps loosen that dead skin, just have it come off while you sleep, and then you wash your face in the morning. I have slightly oily skin, so for me that's kind of necessary. I go in with the Witch Hazel toner. This is alcohol free. Make sure it says alcohol free, because I do have some that are not. Be very, very sure in what you buy. I just feel like in the morning you wash it and rinse it, and this kind of is a good way to like go in your pores and kind of like alright guys, like skin cells, let's go. But it's not going to promote more exfoliating as the day goes on. This I love. And they have so many different scents. I personally love the rose petal scent because I just love rose and it reminds me of my family and my grandparents and just, you know, nostalgia stuff. But they have lavender, cucumber, and one that doesn't have a scent if you don't want a scent. There's many options as far as that's concerned. A lot of talking, I'm so sorry. Those are all of the toners that I have used or go through kind of in a cycle and use. I like all of them. I'm not going to talk about stuff I don't like. If you want to kind of like spruce up your skincare just a little bit, I would say implement the toners. The Witch Hazel is so easy. Like that for the most part is not going to irritate your skin because there's nothing irritating in it. For the evening, get an exfoliating toner. Get something with glycolic acid or salicylic or the AHAs and BHAs, and those are things that are just gonna like deep clean your skin and just penetrate. I think if you're a beginner and you've never used these types of acids before, go for this. But if you're not a first time user of acids but you're just, you know, kind of wanting a new recommendation, Mario Badescu, Pixi Glow Tonic, the Glossier, the Solution, and for something 3 times a week, if that works for you and one of those, you know, you're liking how your skin's working, you're having a good reaction, you're in a couple months you're like, okay, you know, my skin, I'm still having blemishes here and there and I just want to keep them from getting worse, get aggravated, you just want to like stop them, like nip it in the bud, I would try the Biologique Recherche. I feel so bad saying that. I know I'm saying it wrong. I love this. It smells horrible, but it works wonderful. It makes up for the smell 100%, and you just kind of have to go into it knowing like this smells bad, but it's gonna work. I wish I knew that when I started using this. These are my recommendations for you guys. If you have any questions, just comment down below. I'm happy to answer any questions, or if you have suggestions on different toners that you've used and you've had wonderful results with, please share, because I love learning. I love trying new things. I love sharing with others. That's kind of the whole point of when I started my blog. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you learned something. I hope you got inspired to kind of rev up your skincare a little bit. I'm excited to start sharing all this information with you. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. If you want to know more, just come back next time with a video. Thank you so much.